Nyampasu everyone, Paul aka Yata-Garasu here again for another anime review, right? To whoever is watching this. Sure, let's start off today with Danshi Koukousei no Nichijou! And this one. If you know this one, good job. Danshi Koukousei no Nichijou! So, how many episodes? 12. Another 12er. So, right up my alley. The style, comedy. This is a comedy and slice of life Nichijou anime. A Nichijou anime. That's this anime. A comedy, over the top, not so much actually. It's not so over the top as in Nichijou itself, right? Wait a minute. In like Nichijou itself, this is Danshi Koukousei no Nichijou. This is regular Nichijou. So this is not such over the top comedy, but it is still amazing comedy. It is more your goofy, because this time it's as good as all boys, you know. Yes, of course there are girls in this show, but now this is, you know, like Nichijou, but then with boys, with high school boys, right? So, only one season, sadly. I would love to see more, really. So let's start. Number 1, characters. Great characters. Shit. That's one of the strongest points of this show. It is the characters. Not just these 3 here on the front. There are plenty more characters to get to know. So very good characters, for sure. Again, names, yes, I forget the names, yes. Because I only saw this one also, I think 2 or 3 times only. To me, that's an only 2-3 times, you know. If I really, you know, my top favorites, I watch them over, I don't know, 50-60 times. I think I can watch them forever. So let's continue. Number 2, character development. Well, it is a slice of life Nichijou comedy show, so there isn't so much character development per se. There is character development, of course. They're funny as shit. Even one of the main characters. This isn't spoiling anything or something, but one of the main characters actually, like, it seems that like the fan base at that time for Danshi was like downing, like going down a lot for this one character, and you'll see who I mean if you have watched the show, or if you are going to watch the show. You'll see him slowly, actually not slowly, but you'll see him disappearing just out of the 3 main slots, right, of the main characters. But yeah, it's funny as shit, really. The character development is good. It's not great because it's a 12er, and you can't say that much in the comedy slice of life, you know, in the 12er. Then in Nichijou you can say much more. In the normal Nichijou, wait, I'm sorry. In this one, the character development, you know, this is my second favorite anime of all time. So the character development is in this compared to this, is a huge difference though. Different. Not characters, I'm talking character development, right? In Nichijou, the character development really is amazing, right? It really is amazing. But in this, in Danshi, you cannot say so much about the character development. It is there, but it is there to put it in a humorous and goofy way. Move on. Number 3, the story. Well, there is no fucking story. That's the thing. This is purely a comedy, slice of life, everyday high school anime. Really, it is. That's it. It's just 3 guys, or more guys, of course, but these 3 fuckers here. And they just want to have some fun. They're just living their daily lives. That's why it's called Daily Lives of High School Boys, right? Danshi Koukousei no Nichijou! It's no story, guys. It's just fun. So, there you go. The length, too short. In my opinion, too short. Because personally, I fucking love these shows. You know this. If you know this. I love Nichijou shows. I love, you know, ordinary life shows, slice of life shows. My favorites are slice of life shows, you know. Nononbyori, Nichijou are all slice of life-ish, right? But this is by far one of the most accurate slice of life shows I ever seen, because this is really like nothing special happens here, guys. It really is like, or girls, if there are girls watching, there's nothing special happening here. There's no nuclear explosion, there's no earthquake, there's no deaths, there's no drama shit, there's no blah blah blah. It's just fun. That's it. But that's good. Moving on. But I wish it would be longer though, because it's a 12 episoder, and I wanted it to be, let's say, 20, around 20-ish. Yeah, around 20-ish would be much cooler, to me personally. Next on. Number 5, the world and setting. Well, basic. Again, if you like our world that we live in, then you will like the world that it's shown in there. It's the same thing, just set in Japan, that's all. That's it. No fantasy shit, no. That's it. Number 6, OST, original soundtrack and sound. Meh. It's okay. It's not one of the better ones. It's not one of the no, it's not one of the great soundtracks. I'm talking about soundtracks now, right? OST, original soundtrack. I'm not talking about the theme song that and the ending song that will follow later, but the soundtrack, no. Sorry, no. Not really. Next up, art style and animation is very good. It's very good. Seriously, it's slick as fuck. It's what I love, you know. It's what I love this animation, really. It's just normal, slick as fuck animation. It is done as good as possible, I suppose. Very good, so very good. Next up, personal, emotional, lifetime impact. Hell no. Of course not. It's, again, like I said, it's a daily show about high school boys. That's it. And their fantasies and all that shit, right? There is a slight impact on because of how good of comedy it is sometimes, you know. The comedy is great comedy. Don't get me wrong, this comedy is great comedy. And the thing that got to me is the closing track. Well, it's not really, yeah, it is a closing track to the show, but yeah, this show is set in such a weird way. When you watch this show and you're watching an episode, you get a lot of breaks, let's say, right? It's not long periods of show together, right? You have your startup, right? And you have song, then you have a short piece, then you have commercial by whatever, then you have a short piece again, then you have the song, and then after the song there's another piece. It is set in a, it is made in animated, you know, in a very weird way to watch, a very weird way to watch, but I like this. Because the ending song got me really. It is very nice. It is, especially with the picture. If you have watched the show already, with the school picture, this is the image that was stuck in my mind. Always when I watch the show, I think of that scene, right, when they are performing the play at the end, right, for the song, and then they goes da 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 da. And they show like a picture of their class dressed up in like all theater play, right? Because they were acting out a play. And then the picture comes and the song just fits so perfectly with this picture, because a guy in a bear costume and a princess guy and just they're all like hanging and sitting on the picture and doing like cool shit, you know. And when the song catches that frame, it's like da 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 boom, dun 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 dun, and it sounds so good. And it that one got to me though. So yeah, I'm sorry for rambling, but yeah, fuck it. Number 9, beginning and ending. Like I said, it begins very good and it ends also very good. It's no story, so it's just having fun. It's 12 episodes of fun. There you go. Next up. Pace and flow of the show. Perfect. Really? It's a 12er. I wish it would be longer. So the pace and flow of the show is very fast, but it's just having fun, you know. This is really a show of just relaxing, putting your mind off for 1 second, and just laugh a little bit and feel strange watching the show and shit. It's good. Next up. Feeling happy, moved, constant interest, and being into the show while watching it. Yes and no. Yes and no. Why no? Because it is such a mundane-ish, normal, really slice of life show that you and me go through every day as well, right? It's not always that interesting, right? As you may know. But, you know, I constantly felt, you know, okay, you know, it's nice, really. It's difficult to review, actually, this show. It's a difficult show to review, really. If you really want to review it in depth and personal like I do, it is difficult to talk about all these things of the show. But don't get me wrong on this, and don't think that it's a bad anime, because it's far from a bad anime. It's a very good anime to me. So but these topics are difficult to talk about because it is such a normal slice of life anime where nothing really special shit happens, and you know there isn't really anything wow or anything wow that happens in the show, you know, so it's not a Attack on Titan-ish, right? So subject and type, core of the show is, yeah, again. This is gonna be a very mundane review. So yes, subject, type, and core of the show is done perfectly. If they wanted to create the most everyday looking anime, then they succeeded. Shocking or drama, emotional twist. No, again, there is no emotional twist to the show. There is no shocking part to the show. There is no. Lasting impact of the characters. No. To me personally, no. Well, very little. You know, very little. Like I told you, the thing that made the most impact on me is the ending song. With when they show the picture, and the song is just also amazing. The song is amazing. Other than that, well, there are high school lives of high school girls, which is amazing. This is my favorite though. High school daily lives of high school girls is a extra little part that comes after the ending song ends. Then usually it's like they start, it's like a fucking, I told you, this show is pasted very strangely, and the ending song goes and then it ends, and then you're like, okay, fuck it, so it's done, right? But you're looking and it's like, it's only been like 15 minutes or something, right? Or 16 minutes in. Is this an episode, right? You'll be surprised first time, really, trust me. And then it's like a completely different thing. Then all of a sudden, 3 girls are doing the exact same thing, well, ish, as these 3 boys on the cover, the main characters, right, are doing. And there's this one girl, fuck, the one with the glasses, I forget her name, of course, because I forget all names. So, she literally is like, she is as aggressive as a person can be. she's fucking so good. She's constantly screaming, and just when she's talking normally, she's almost screaming like. Yeah, I love her. I love her though. That's the best character of this fucking show. Oh, and of course the student council, I think it is, or like class representative or something like that, right? To the girls' side of the school is amazing, and I think everyone will agree on me on that. She's cute as fuck, and she's amazing. She's so goofy as shit. But she's so good. She's so good. Oh man. Remember the time when they looked up her panties? Fuck it, let's go. Opening, here we are. Number 15, opening and or closing track. The opening track is not so good. It's your basic opening track, right? But then, to me personally, the closing track, shit, it always gets stuck in my head, like from the moment I think of it, now it is also stuck in my head, because, yeah, man, it's a really good track. It's maybe even in my top 10 or top 20 of opening and closing tracks. I don't know. But it is an extremely good track. Really, really, really. It is fun. It is a fun track to close it off with. Before the Daily Lives of High School Girls section starts, then this song is, I really love it. I can listen to it all day. It's a great, the opening track really is, you're basic, you know, like take a stick of basic and slap basic all over the opening track. That's the opening track. Ending track, mwah, amazing. Let's go. Surprise hit, yes or no? Or did I know it was gonna be this good or bad? Well, it was a surprise though, because, you know, I love your slice of life anime and I love comedy anime, my favorites. And this one, I knew it was gonna be good. I knew it was gonna be good. I didn't know it was gonna be that kind of good, if you know what I mean. I didn't know it was gonna be that kind of comedy. I thought it was gonna be more of your standard Nichijou or Seto no Hanayome or Shinryaku Musume or Devil is a Part-Timer even, you know, like over the top humor and you know, with lots of flashy shit, you know, and pew, 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 all this stuff. But no, this one surprised me because it's more like Azumanga Daioh, right? Where the comedy really is to the point and very normal-ish, right? Normal-ish. But yeah, that was a surprise to me though. But it is a great comedy. Don't get me wrong, this is great comedy. Comedy doesn't always have to be over the top. Comedy doesn't always have to be pew, pew, blah. No, that's not always good, really. Not in every show. So let's move on. Number 17, need for more episodes or more season? Yes, like I told you. I wanted it to be a 20-ish anime. That would be enough, really. That would be enough for me. And that's a rare thing that I say that, but that would be enough. So if it would be 8 or 10 episodes more, it would be perfect, really. So, if the main thing of the show is did as perfectly as possible, yes, like I told you. If they wanted to, and I think they did, of course, because else they wouldn't have made this fucking show. But they did a perfect job in creating the most normal-ish comedy slice of life Nichijou that you can relate to, really. It is very, very nice in that sense that it does it so normally. Number 19, for who is this people? For who is this people? For who is this anime? I'm sorry. And or is it open to anyone? And would I recommend it to everyone and shit? Well, if you are not a person that likes comedy anime, if you're not a person that, wait a minute. If you're a person, an anime lover, that always wants to have action or adventure or magical or supernatural or whatever, or horror or drama or something, if you always want something like this in your anime, don't watch this, because this is the most mundane. I mean that really in a good way. The most everyday life, right? Like you and me. Anime there is. So if you just want to, let's say, come home from work. You come home from work, you eat your dinner, you sit on your couch and you are like, I just want to relax, but I want to relax while watching an anime that I don't necessarily need to follow 110%, then watch this. Really. And if you just want to have some fun, you want to laugh a lot at awkward shit, that's what this anime is about. And number 20, personal score. That's a difficult one. So, my personal score for Danshi Koukousei no Nichijou is a 7.5 out of 10. 7.5, boys and girls. 7.5. 7.5 out of 10. If you haven't watched it, and if you're one of those people that I talked about, if you just want to relax, enjoy some comedy, enjoy some fucking goofiness, just laugh, especially with the daily lives of high school girls parts. I find the best. And of course we have the girl that always comes to the thing, you know, I don't know what it is, short thing? I don't know how it's pronounced. What do you call it? But there's this girl that writes her own novels, and she likes to pretend that it would be real. And this is the most funny shit in this anime. This is the best. This is really nice. So yeah, there you go. I won't feel good rating this an 8 because it really, at the end of the day, it is a slice of life, normal-ish anime. It's nothing too spectacular. You have an amazing closing track. You have some great humor, not the best humor. You have some great humor. You have good animation, but it lacks short. You know, it's too short for me. It is not always wow, you know, so a 7.5 I think is still very good. So there you go, 7.5 out of 10 for Danshi Koukousei no Nichijou. Until the next time, Nyampasu.